Hi, good evening, friends. This is Subba Reddy, MA Political Science. So today I have to shown UGC NET syllabus. The subject is political science. So what are the syllabus in political science? So dear aspirants of UGC NET political science, first of all you have to learn which is the syllabus in UGC Net Bureau. So, if you have to write any competitive examination, first of all, you know the syllabus. According to the syllabus, you have to prepare. Definitely, you will success in that area. So, why are you waiting for? Let us see our political science syllabus. Those whoever searching for this syllabus, no need to search today onwards. You have to ready to look in our YouTube channel, that is KSR Studies, always available, that is the political science syllabus. Let us see in once. So first of all, in the syllabus, unit 1, political theory. In political theory, the concepts liberty, equality, justice, rights, democracy, power, citizenship. So these are the concepts. So here concepts you observe: liberty, equality, justice, rights, democracy, power, citizenship. Friends, here observe one thing, that is in this concept, when you are looking, look here very easy, but when we are going to depth, these topics are very difficult. So okay, learn according to these topics. Next one, political traditions, that is liberalism, conservatism, socialism, Marxism, feminism, ecologism, multiculturalism, postmodernism. So these are the topics in chapter 1. Next, going to chapter 2, that is unit 2, political thought. In political thought, mostly famous political philosophers, ancient and medieval, they are Confucius, Plato, Aristotle, Machiavelli, Hobbes, Locke, Rousseau, Hegel, Mary Wollstonecraft, John Stuart Mill, Karl Marx, Gramsci, Hannah Arendt, Franz Fanon, Mao Zedong, John Rawls. So these are the ancient and medieval political thought. You have to learn about each political philosopher. Next, unit 3, Indian political thought. It belongs to whole Indians. They were Dharmasastra, Kautilya, Agganna Sutta, Bharani, Kabir, Pandit Ramabai, Balagangadhar Tilak, Swami Vivekananda, Rabindranath Tagore, M.K. Gandhi, Sri Aurobindo, Periyar, E.V. Ramaswamy, Muhammad Iqbal, M.N. Roy, V.D. Savarkar, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Jawaharlal Nehru, Ram Manohar Lohia, Jayaprakash Narayan, Deen Dayal Upadhyaya. They were the prominent political philosophers in India. So that is purely Indian political thought. Next, unit 4, comparative political analysis. In the comparative political analysis, approaches like institutional approach, political culture, political economy, and new institutionalism, comparative methods, colonialism and decolonization, forms of colonialism, anti colonial struggles and decolonization, nationalism, European and non European. Next, state theory, debate over the nature of state in capitalist and socialist societies, post colonial state, welfare state, globalization and nation states, political regimes, that is democratic, electoral, liberal, majoritarian, participatory, non democratic regimes, patrimonialism, bureaucratic authoritarianism, military dictatorship, totalitarianism, and fascist. Next, constitutions and constitutionalism, forms of constitutions, rule of law, judicial independence and liberal constitutionalism, emergency powers and crisis of constitutionalism. Next one, democratization, democratic transition and consolidation, development, underdevelopment, dependency, modernization, world systems, theory, development and democracy. Structures of power, they are ruling class, power elites, democratic elitism. Next one, actor and processes, electoral systems, political parties and party system, interest groups, social movements, new social movements, non-governmental organizations and civil society campaigns, revolutions. Chapter Unit 5, International Relations, approaches to the study of international relations, that is idealism, realism, structural Marxism, neoliberalism, neorealism, social constructivism, critical international theory, feminism, postmodernism. The concepts like state systems and non-state actors, power, sovereignty, security, traditional and non-traditional, conflict and peace, changing nature of warfare, weapons of mass destruction, deterrence, conflict resolution, conflict transformation. Next, United Nations, aims, objectives, structure and evaluation of working of UN, peace and development perspectives, that is humanitarian intervention, international law, international criminal court. Next one, political economy of IR. IR means international relations, globalization, global governance, Bretton Woods systems, North-South dialogue, WTO, G20, BRICS. Regional organizations like European Union, African Union, Shanghai Cooperation Organization, ASEAN. Contemporary challenges, that is international terrorism, climate change and environmental concerns, human rights, migration and refugees, poverty and development, role of religion, culture and identity politics. Unit 6, India's foreign policy perspectives of India's foreign policy, India's identity as a post-colonial development, rising power and as emerging political economy, continuity and change in India's foreign policy, principles and determinants, non-alignment movement, historical background and relevance of non-aligned movement, India's nuclear policy, India relations with major powers that are USA, USSR, Russia, People's Republic of China, India's engagement with multipolar world, India relations with European Union, BRICS, ASEAN, Shanghai Cooperation, African Union, Southern African Development Community, Gulf Cooperation Council. Next, India's relations with neighborhood, SARC, Gujarat Doctrine, Look East, Act East, Look West policy, India's negotiations strategies in international regimes, the United Nations, World Trade Organization, International Monetary Fund, Intergovernmental Panel on Climatic Change. Contemporary challenges: maritime security, energy security, environmental security, migrants and refugees, water resources, international terrorism and cyber security. Unit 7: Political institutions in India. Making of the Indian Constitution, colonialism, heritage and the contribution, Indian national movement to the making of the Indian Constitution, Constituent Assembly composition, ideological moorings, constitutional debates, philosophy of Constitution, that is preamble, fundamental rights, directive principles, constitutionalism in India, democracy, social change, national unity, checks and balances, basic structure debate, constitutional amendments. Union Executive, the President, Prime Minister and Council of Ministers. Union Parliament structure, role and functioning, parliamentary committees. Judiciary, Supreme Court, High Court, judicial review, judicial activism, judicial reforms. Next, executive and legislatures in the states. Governor, CM, state legislature. Federalism in India, strong center framework, asymmetrical federal provisions and adaptation, role of intergovernmental coordination of mechanisms, interstate council, emerging trends. Next, electoral process and election commission of India, conduct of elections, rules, electoral reforms. Local government institutions, functioning and reforms. Constitutional and statutory bodies, Controller and Auditor General, National Commission for Scheduled Caste, National Commission for Scheduled Tribes, National Commission for Human Rights, National Commission for Women, National Commission for Minorities. Political process in India. 8th unit, State, Economy and Development, Nature of Indian State, Development Planning Model, New Economic Policy, Growth and Human Development, Processing of Globalization, Social and Economic Implications, Identity Politics, Religion, Tribe, Caste, Region, Language, Social movements like Dalit, Tribal, Women, Farmers, Labor, Civil society groups, non-party social formations, non-governmental organizations, social action groups, regionalization of Indian politics, reorganization of Indian states, states as political and economic units, substate regions, regional disparities, demand for new states, gender and politics in India, issues of equality and representation, ideology and social basis of political parties, that are national parties, state parties, electoral politics, participation, contestation, representation, emerging trends. Unit 9, Public Administration. Public administration, meaning and evaluation. Public and private administration. Approaches like systems theory, decision making, ecological approach. Public administration theories and concepts. Scientific management theory, rational choice theory, new public administration, development administration, comparative public administration, new public management, changing nature of public administration in the era of liberalization and globalization, theories and principles of organization, scientific management theory, bureaucratic theory, human relations theory. Next, managing the organization, theory of leadership and motivation, organizational communication, theories and principles, Chester Bernard principles of communication, information management in the organization, managing conflict in the organization, Mary Parker Pollitt, management by objectives, Peter Drucker. Next, Unit 10, Governance and Public Policy in India. Governance, good governance, democratic governance. Role of state, civil society and individuals. Accountability and control, institutional mechanisms for checks and balances. Legislative control over executive, administrative and budgetary control. Control through parliamentary committees, judicial control over legislature and executive, administrative culture, corruption and administrative reforms. Institutional mechanisms for good governance, right to information, Consumer Protection Act, Citizen Charter, Grievance Redress System, Ombudsman, Lokpal and Lokayukta. Grassroots governance, Panchayat Raj institutions and their functioning. Planning and development, decentralized planning for development, sustainable development, participatory development, e-governance, Niti Aayog. Public policy as an instrument of socio-economic development. Public policies with special reference to housing, health, drinking water, food security, MNREGA, NHRM, RTE. Monitoring and evaluation of public policy mechanisms of making governance process accountable. Jansunwai social audit. So, the friends, political science syllabus it is a complete political science syllabus for UGC NET. So friends, all of you download this political science syllabus. According to this syllabus, you have to prepare well. Definitely, you will succeed. Okay, thank you, and please subscribe my channel and also share to your friends and like our video. Thank you, one and all.